Nobody is perfect. I don't care who you are, pastor, reverend, deacon, nobody walking this earth is perfect. So before I pull up the clip, I'm going to share with y'all. This is pretty sad. We had a very popular pastor out of Memphis, Tennessee, that was shot and killed I think maybe a couple of weeks ago. So before I go into my analysis, I'm going to show y'all this clip.
First at 5 on your news leader, the shooting death of a beloved pastor and prominent leader in Memphis left plenty of people stunned, many asking, why would anyone kill Pastor Ricky Floyd? Well, tonight, only on News Channel 3, video showing a portion of what happened the night Pastor Floyd was shot to death. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. WREG has viewed the video provided to us by the attorneys of the woman charged with shooting Floyd. We have carefully considered the weight of what's shown and the sensitivity to all involved in this tragedy. But we also believe it's an important part of the story and one you deserve to see. Here's WREG investigator April Thompson.
Plenty of speculation surrounding the shooting of Pastor Ricky Floyd outside Mama's Bar and Kitchen March 12th. Phone video captured what appears to be some of the final moments of Pastor Floyd's life. It shows the Tahoe truck he is in putting on brakes, Pastor Floyd getting out, walking toward the person shooting the video as they yell to back up.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the up.
Then the video drops out. WREG sat down with the attorneys for Samantha Marion, charged with shooting Pastor Floyd to death. They say the video speaks for itself.
The video does not capture the gunfire that would have taken place probably maybe 3 or 4 seconds later, but it clearly shows him approaching her aggressively after being told several times to stop and that he should not be, walking up on her like that.
And this is why she's going to beat this case. But I'm going to let this continue.
Perry says his client, Samantha Marion, was behind the camera shooting the video. And it came after Marion and a man she had met that night got into a heated religion discussion with Pastor Floyd inside the bar. Perry says when everyone was leaving, Pastor Floyd walked toward Marion and the man got between them.
He stands in front of Reverend Floyd. He's knocked to the ground by Reverend Floyd. And when he does, the back of his head hits the pavement and he becomes a little stunned or dazed. Reverend Floyd then takes the telephone of Miss Marion and he throws it to the ground and he hurled a couple of insults or what have you. And then starts to walk off.
That's when he says Samantha Marion picks up her phone and starts videoing the license plate of the truck, since she had never met Floyd before. That's where the video picks up.
Whatever triggered him, he was upset with Mrs. Marion. He fought through 2 individuals to get to her, and watching him storm from the vehicle and approach her, it was clear that his intentions was definitely not to give her a hug and say, hey, let's work this out. But he had aggression in his heart and in his mind.
WREG acknowledged.
So, as I stated before, nobody is perfect. Listen, I got a pastor that I keep in touch with from my college days. I actually got a video of me doing a testimony at that church, New Faith Ministries. His name is Cephas Riggins. Shout out to you. But nobody is perfect. I don't know my pastor outside of church. You know what I'm saying? Like I went there to get the words, to get that therapy that I needed during this time in my life. And I appreciate him for that. But I don't know what he does in his personal life. That's why, like, when I go to church and when I listen to the pastor or the preacher, I just go there for the message. Whether you actually live in that life or not, that's your business. I go there to get the message. And this is a clear example of why I tell people that nobody is perfect. You know what I mean? And this pastor, if you're living by the word and what you put out and what you preach, you really had no business being at the bar. I'm just saying, it is what it is. You know, if you carry yourself as a pastor, you know what I mean? The anointed one, a prophet, you should not be at the bar. And then on top of that, you clearly was drunk. You clearly had anger built inside you. what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? So they claim that it was a religious argument, but that's neither here or there. Because at the end of the day, you being a pastor and you being in that prestigious position, you should not be at the bar. You know what I mean? And just like I said in my other video, if you're going to do dirt, do it in private. Don't do it where people can see you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, I tell people, like, all these famous pastors and preachers, I kind of look at them with the side eye because I don't know if all of them are really living what they're preaching. But if the message is clear, the message is good, please accept the message, right? Don't really, when it comes to the messenger, it is what it is. But if the message is clear and it helps you out with your life, take that message and move on with that. But you cannot expect a regular human being to just be perfect, even if they're in that position of a pastor or a preacher. You know what I'm saying? It's just not realistic. You know what I'm saying? So it's clear that Pastor Ricky Floyd had things that he would do behind closed doors that his fans or his church members did not know about. But this is a sad situation, but the woman is going to beat this case because it's clear by the video that he was the aggressor, and her being a woman, she needs to defend herself, especially when you're dealing with an aggressive man. You know what I mean? So she's gonna get self-defense, and she's more than likely going to beat this case. You know what I mean? But this is just wild. And like I said before, man, he had no business being there with you being in that prestigious position. But like I tell you, nobody walking this earth is perfect. It don't matter what they do for a living. It don't matter what they preach. Nobody is perfect. So sad situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like I said, man, when you dealing with these congregations and these preachers and these pastors, go there for the message. Don't go there for the person. Go there for the message, accept the message, and utilize the message. Simple as that. Like I'm not perfect my damn self, you know what I'm saying? But I try, just like we all do. We try, you know what I'm saying? But it's your boy TJ the Realist. New videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. EP on the way. Support the single. And catch y'all later, man.